Look at the chasing. Look at this guy. Look at the chase. He got the knife. I used to go play basketball over here when I lived in that building right there, like 12 years ago. 125th Street in Madison. This was this main, well, it's kind of an avenue. It's the central of Harlem, south and north of Harlem. And daytime is so alive and nighttime is so quiet. Creepy quiet. I'll show you around this neighborhood. Right here in 1944 Madison Avenue. How are you? No, I'm not recording you, bro. I'm just showing I used to live here.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
2008. Were you here?
No.
You live here? How long have you been living here?
All my life, but around from 2008 to 11, I was down south. Where you go apartment?
2F.
Oh, okay.
Are you Paul, the guy, Italian guy?
He
Used
still
to...
lives there, but he's not here now. Since the pandemic, him and his wife, they're not here.
This thing, there's always something, guys staying outside. Wanted to go check it inside, but I don't know what's the story. It looks like it's closed now. I'm gonna walk with the craziest block of Harlem. Craziest block of Manhattan, I would say. Let's see, I might get jumped or whatever happens.
My head. Yeah, right here.
A lot of things happening. It's so busy, it's so alive. So lots of crackheads, lots of things. This never changed. It was the same as before. There's cops doing some of their own things over here, right behind me. Or in front of me. What are they looking at? I don't know what they're looking at. People selling over here. I'm sure it's illegal, but gotta make a living somehow. Across the street, you see those ladies over there? They do hair braids for men and women, and it's the African ladies. It's quite busy. Alright, 125th and Park. Right underneath the Metro North, you have people staying, sleeping, homeless and whatnot. Over here it's wild, especially when it gets dark. It's quite creepy. That's where you take the train to go to upstate New York or other states. However, you gotta appreciate the beautiful art they have here. Look at behind me. I'll show you this way. And what's in here? Same thing. Empty lot. I'm walking towards towards the craziest block, weirdest, strangest, I think even worst block of Manhattan. I've been here and since before my time, 90s and 80s. This area was wild. It still is. Lots of crackheads, lots of addicts. Unfortunately, hasn't changed much. Oh my God, they're fighting in front of me. Wow, that guy, he just punched him. Oh my God, right in front of me. It looks like his teeth just fell off. Holy sh! They're chasing him. He just punched the shit out of him. Anyway, this is the craziest block of Manhattan. It's too much. I like it. It's too freaking much. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what to say. It was scary because it felt like his tooth just fell off. He fell on the ground and he was screaming, "This I gotta do, that's what I gotta do," and it would start chasing. It was right in front of me and I was like, oh my God. There you go. Like a movie scene in New York City. And this is the DMV where you get your license and whatnot. And it's one of the worst places to be. Cops came. Cops arrived over there. I'm gonna go back that way. Yeah, cops arrived. Everybody scattered away. There's like 4 different pizzerias used to be open up here, and they closed and opened. The train station is closed. This entrance, whatever is happening over here. But I remember like today, right in this area, this woman was slashing. This woman was slashing her wrists like crazy. Slashing her wrist like crazy because she, I don't know, went crazy. It was just, she was just like cutting and screaming, cutting her own wrist, and blood was coming out and people were trying to stop. I see like blood on the floor. Oh my goodness. Hi. Thank you. You are from around here?
Around here.
If I may ask you, what's your name?
My name Oleshia.
Oleshia. Ari. Nice to meet you.
Ari.
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you.
A lot of music here. So
That's okay. I mean, believe
do
me.
you think in Manhattan, do you think this is the worst block of
Listen,
Manhattan?
I wouldn't say it's the worst because
Like the lowest point, meaning
the lowest point in this vicinity is Lexington, Park, Lennox. That's they call this is not considered, I quote, that's Castle Grayskull, and they have another name for this, but I can't remember right offhand, but it's, you know, yeah, this is it's bad. It's bad, and you know, it really hurts me because, you know, I mean, I've been through it myself as far as homelessness, addiction. And you know, thank God I'm here today. I'm clean and sober, and I'm moving on to, you know, other things in my life. But I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I really wouldn't. And you know, I'm literally walking up. You know, people laid down. Sometimes I walk by and I have to look to make sure they're breathing because it's like bodies everywhere. This thing is just. I see people drop in front of me, and I'm just. Thank God I'm not there anymore.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So you were here in the 80s and 90s?
Yes.
So I'm gonna connect.
I was here when hip hop would die. I used to Dapper Dan, Hard is Hard.
Oh wow.
I've been, yeah.
Oh, this
Hard
is the time.
Yes.
Help me out to understand. Remember, have you ever seen the movie American Gangster with Denzel Washington?
Of course.
Right.
Oh, I was the guy. Fisher just came home. Bumpy Johnson, he was the one that helped the other guy, he died now, but he had I was just watching a documentary on the other guy, not Bumpy Johnson, but the one that American Gangster was, it was him and somebody else. Yeah, you know.
So the time period, you know, the drugs coming in, all that from other countries.
But that was, you know, that era started from the 50s, it rolled right into the 70s, and then when the 80s came in and the crack really became prevalent, I was there.
It was in this area.
I saw it.
So it was in this area, right?
It was, yes, I saw it, I lived it, I know it.
So this basically, from some parts, it started back then and still today.
Yeah, but what they got now is nothing compared to what they got now. This thing, listen, this drugs that they're using just wants you dead. Usually when somebody starts, especially if somebody's been clean for a while, that had been in the life and then got clean and start over again, sometimes it became a process, you know, little by little, till eventually you go to rock bottom. This, what they're doing now, you're done.
Right.
You go straight to dereliction. Your mind just, that's it. It's some of them is no coming back. And I see it, you know, I can only say because I've lived it. There's one thing if you never lived it and you talk about, but when you lived it and you've been there, it's a, you know.
So, right, yeah. So
And
now you've seen the different times and you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, but I ain't gonna lie, this K2 they got.
K2.
That's what they call it. Spice, they call it whatever.
If someone visiting New York for the first time, right, from other countries specifically, do you recommend them to come and visit this area?
Yeah, of course, still come. I mean, what you see doesn't have to do with where your destination is. You know, a lot of people have to come off this train to go upstate, to go to upper to Westchester. They got to get the metro.
To the Park Avenue, yeah.
People can still come.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that things just not what it is now, and especially with the COVID, you're missing out on things that culturally in Harlem is not, because it's nothing to do or see or say.
Exactly.
Everything is closed up, and
all
people
over
are
the city,
afraid.
specifically here. Yeah.
You know, people are afraid because if you just listen to the news, how many people have been pushed on the tracks and been assaulted. A lot of these are people that are mentally unstable, and you can't force people to take medication.
Right.
You know, and that's a scary part because you never know. Sometimes I am scared.
You're scared?
Of course. I was even more scared now. You know, and I have, you know, adult
Scared
children.
of
Everything, like, sure.
Thank you, Oleshia,
If
before
you
it gets
need
too dark.
anything, call me. If anything I can help you with, you know what I mean? I have a good story to tell you.
Oh, that's amazing. That's good to know. I'm glad that you stopped by.
Call me.
Take care. I got a phone number. She was very lovely. Lots of history, man. 52 years old. She lived here in the 70s, 80s, 90s. She's seen it all. She's seen it all. We got him. They got him.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him. All right.
Wow. When 20 cops chase you, it's tough to run away.
He must have did something bad.
They were fighting. I saw it from across the street, and one of them had a knife. And
He probably stabbed him.
I hope not. I hope
not.
I hope just a fist fight, you know.
Yeah, but he dropped his medicine.
She said he dropped the medicine. Oh boy. to bounce. I need to get out of here before it's too wild, it's too crazy. Behind me, it's so creepy. I don't want to be here when it gets dark, and it gets dark in 10 minutes. This guy looks like he's passed out and the cops just passed by him. Look at him.
You gotta exit out before you even come around.
Alright, I'm heading out. I had enough. I'm 126 and Park. I'm going the wrong way. It's like a movie scene here. That should tip you! What is that here? What's he doing? Blocking the traffic.
Bob, what's up, baby?